Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing what you need to take to university and what not to take to university. By the way, I hope this setup and lighting is okay. I usually film in my parents' room and they have a massive window and I get really good lighting. I can't use their room today, so I've set up here and I've put my ring light on like full lights. Hopefully the lighting is okay. I know everyone's got their results now, so any of you guys watching now know for sure what uni you're going to, what that whole situation is, and I really hope you guys are happy with your A-level results, and I really truly hope that you guys got into the uni that you wanted to. If you guys are interested in this video, please keep on watching. Give me a thumbs up down below if you're enjoying this uni series. Subscribe if you haven't already, and let's just get into this video. First of all, I just want to say I'm not going to be listing obvious stuff that you should take with you because the list would probably be like 100 items long. Of course, there are loads and loads of things you guys need to take with you, so I'm not going to be listing the obvious stuff like take a saucepan, make sure to buy your own like duvet covers. All that stuff is very obvious and you can find really big lists online, which is actually what I use. I found a checklist online which I went through just to make sure I wasn't missing anything. But in this video I'm going to be saying more stuff you might not think about, things that might not occur to you. First thing I've put is do not bring a kettle or a toaster. A lot of uni accommodations halls usually provides that stuff for you. Your uni halls might provide you a list of what they provide for you in the kitchen and stuff. So if they do, that would be really helpful. Mine didn't in first year, so I rushed out and I bought crappy kettle and a toaster, and it ended up being a complete waste of money because they provided a kettle for me. However, they did not provide a toaster, so I plugged my toaster in, but no one else in my flat had bought a toaster, so they all decided to go out and get one and split it between them. So we ended up having two toasters in the kitchen, which isn't really that necessary. So I'd say hold off on buying toasters or kettles and wait till you get there. So then it would actually work out cheaper because you can split it between all your flatmates. The second thing I've put, which is just my opinion, not everyone will agree with me, but I've put don't bring a colander. And I know you're going to be like, do you not eat pasta, Selina? I just find colanders way too big. They take up too much space in storage and they're just not practical. I prefer using a sieve. Like, I use a sieve for everything. I use a sieve to drain my pasta, rice, vegetables, things like that. Colander might be useful if you like cooking meals in bulk, because a sieve you can only fit so much pasta in. But honestly, like, I bought a colander to uni and I never ever use it, and halfway through the first year I ended up just ordering a sieve on Amazon. Third one is I've put don't take too many stuff, and by this I mean kitchenware. You don't need an excessive amount of plates, bowls, mugs, cutlery. I'd say maximum 2 of everything. That's what I have. I've got 2 bowls, 2 smaller plates for like breakfast and lunch, and then I have 2 bigger plates for dinner. The fourth one, which is also to do with kitchenware, is a tray. Okay guys, so for first year I bought a tray. I actually did not think I needed a tray, but it was my mum who was like,
no, Selina, I don't care what you say, I'm going to buy you a tray anyway. Maybe when you're ill or something, you want to have dinner in bed, you can use a tray.
I never used it. It literally collected dust. I didn't even put it in the kitchen because I knew I wouldn't use it. I kept it in my bedroom on the top of a shelf and it just collected dust. I never used it. So a lot of people before they start uni are going to be thinking, do I need to bring textbooks? You know, you want to be ultra prepared. Textbooks are so expensive. Like, when I was in first year, I never thought of buying it pre-uni, but once first term started and they started recommending textbooks for each module, I was like, okay, and I looked it up online. Literally each one cost around £40–50, and I had about 5 or 6 modules. So that's what, £250–300? No, I'm not spending that on textbook, okay? Make use of your university's resources. You know, you're paying £9 a year, and that also goes into their facilities like their libraries, so make use of the libraries. Whenever I've needed textbooks, I always have been able to find them online some way, or I just go and take it out of the library. Next thing I would say do not take to university is many reading books. So I know a lot of you might like reading in your spare time as a hobby, but do not bring your whole book collection to uni, because I did that in first year. I took maybe like 5 to 10 of like my favorite fiction books with me, just because I was like, oh, you never know, I might just be like reading along with my studies.
Bitch, no, bitch, are you crazy? Wow, you actually thought you had time to do things that you enjoy outside of your studies.
Don't bring your whole book collection, you know, maybe bring like 3 books, see how you get along, see if you have the time, and next time you go back home, just bring back more books to uni. The next thing I've put to not take to uni is an iron or an ironing board. I've ironed at uni maybe twice in first year, and that's because our halls actually came with an iron and ironing board. So if your halls come with it, then great, it's there as an option, but I wouldn't go out of your way and buy it. First of all, how the fuck are you supposed to fit an ironing board into your car when you're going to uni? And I know you can just buy it when you're there, but honestly, it's a waste of money and it's going to take up unnecessary space in your room. Honestly, at uni, especially in halls, your room is going to be quite small. The wardrobes are tiny. You don't get much storage. You didn't get like a chest of drawers or anything. All you got was one small wardrobe. No, we didn't get a chest of drawers. We had a bedside table which had 2 drawers, but we didn't get like a chest of drawers. It was just one tiny wardrobe. And so I would recommend just taking things seasonally. I know that in September and October it can still stay a bit warm, so maybe take a few you know, summery vest tops that you can wear with jeans, or maybe just like 1 or 2 denim shorts, some skirts, but I wouldn't recommend taking like your full summer wardrobe with you. Also, maybe leave your winter coats at home when you first move in September, and then if you have a reading week, you can go home, which most unis do, bring back all like the summery stuff you bought, because September and October tend to be a bit warmer, bring them back and then take back with you like your winter coats and stuff, because then going into November and December it can get very cold. Okay, going on to 10 things you should be taking to uni. First thing I've put is an extension cord. I actually did not get an extension cord until maybe halfway through second year. I don't know how I managed that, so I just ordered one off Amazon. Literally a lifesaver, like it makes your life so much easier. Second thing I've put is to bring storage. So as I said, you don't get any chest of drawers, or you're unlikely to. You just get a small wardrobe. It's not a lot, so I'd recommend bringing storage boxes, buying storage boxes. I've got this thing next to my desk. I don't know how I'm gonna lift this up. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure it's from IKEA. First and second year, I had this by my desk. This is also good to put in the bathroom, so you can put like panty liners, pads, you know, spare toothpaste, shampoos, like loads and loads of different stuff that you can even use this as makeup storage. I used to use this in first year. This was my makeup storage back when I didn't have a makeup addiction. All my makeup fit in this really nicely. But I put number 3 on my list, a doorstop. So everyone says this. Everyone says to bring a doorstop to uni, because it just makes you a lot more inviting when you're trying to get to know your flatmates, that they can just walk in and out of your room and they can feel welcome to just walk in when they want, and you guys can just get to know each other and stuff. I never did that shit. I still ended up fine. I don't have 0 friends. I actually have like 3 friends, so I'm joking. I have more than 3 friends, like maybe 5. The 4th one, which I would seriously recommend, is a mattress topper. I would bring your own mattress topper, and if you want to be extra fancy, and I would recommend this for comfort, get one which is like got a layer of memory foam, because I'm telling you now, the beds that they provide in student halls are horrendous. It's like, it's the worst bed I've ever slept in. It was like a slab of rock. It's terrible. I could feel the springs digging into my back. And I was just like, I'm gonna freaking sue. Like, I should have put in my application that I need a good mattress for my back. It's a thermal mug, and a reusable water bottle. I know that's two things, but it's kind of the same. The other option is just buying plastic water bottles, but that's the thing, you're constantly going to be spending money on buying them. You can't use plastic water bottles forever, plus it's not as good for the environment, blah 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 blah. So you should probably get one of these. Another thing I've put was the thermal mug or reusable coffee mug. Buying coffees on campus gets so expensive. Honestly, RIP to my bank account. I'd definitely take a thermal mug so you can just make your own coffee at home and it can stay hot all day whilst you're at uni. Or even if you go to Costa or whatever's on campus with your reusable mug or thermal mug, you can actually get money off your coffee for doing that. Okay, number 6 is imperative. I don't care if you don't wear these at home. When you go to uni, you have to wear these, okay? If you don't, you are disgusting and you don't care about yourself. So number 6, slippers. Slippers or slippers or flip-flops, or if you want to be called sliders, okay? You need something to put on your feet. You guys cannot be prepared enough for how disgusting your kitchen floor is going to get. I never, ever went into the kitchen bare feet. I couldn't imagine something worse. I would rather... I don't know what I'd rather do. You'd have to pay me a lot of money to step on my kitchen floor bare feet. I couldn't do it. I couldn't think of anything more disgusting, dirty, than allowing my bare soles, my bare toes to touch, to make contact with a cold, dirty kitchen floor. No, there is no freaking way, okay? And oh my god, my boyfriend's house had a slug problem. They had a slug infestation. They'd come downstairs in the morning and there'd be slug trails in their kitchen. I think maybe twice in my uni life I've gone into the kitchen without slippers and just wearing socks, but honestly, thinking back, I was in a bad way. I was going through something. There was something else going on in my life, because no sane person would go to uni without slippers. So please, people, buy your slippers. Okay, number 7 I've put is printer. So I've watched a few of these videos and some people actually put printer on the list of things to not take to uni. Some people put it on the list of things to take to uni. So controversial tea. I did actually turn up to uni without a printer, just because I wanted to get there and see if I like really needed it or not, see how like accessible the printers were in the libraries and stuff. I waited and then I decided to buy one, and it doesn't, I know people like printers, oh my god, so expensive. Mine was literally like £20 or 20 something pounds. For me, I just like having it there as a safety net, because if I do need to print off something, if I'm at home studying and I'm like, oh, I need to print this off, but I don't have a printer, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll have to do that tomorrow then when I go into uni. Like, that's just an extra hassle. So I've put number 8 is a drying rack or a clothes horse. I didn't have this in first year and I didn't bring one, but I realised I really needed one. If you don't want something that is so big and takes up so much space, you can get those little racks that you can actually like attach to your radiator, and you could put it there. Number 9, I've put earplugs. Let me tell you some of the experiences I've had at uni, just minding my own business, staying in my own lane, lying in my own bed, having sweet dreams. I've gone to bed early because I'm going to get up early and go to the gym. You know, guys, I've just got my life together, okay? It's 3 AM. I get woken up by noises upstairs, okay? First year, we had the most noisy, ridiculously loud upstairs ever. One of them, I think, was a dancer, and I think she just practiced dancing at all hours during the day. Another one, we always heard having sex, which was yeah, that will happen when you go to uni. Definitely not the end of the world. It's something quite trivial, but the anger that you feel in that moment, it could have been taken away by if I just had some earplugs. I actually wrote a handwritten letter and I slipped it under their door one day. Just a really sweet, no, it wasn't sweet. I was just like,
I have an exam. You guys need to shut up. This has been going on the whole year. I'm only just writing about it now because it's just gotten too much. It's exam time. Stop being so inconsiderate.
So I would recommend bringing earplugs, especially in first year when you've got people living above you. The final thing on my list of things to take to uni are those plastic peg things I've put, just to use like when you open a packet of pasta up, to like twist it and seal that up. Or you can use elastic bands as well. If you've got like sugar and stuff, or even like a packet of biscuits and stuff, if you don't seal that up with, you know, an elastic band or the plastic peg things that I'm on about, they're gonna go stale and just like not last as well. So I really hope you guys found this video useful. If you did, make sure to smash the thumbs up down below. Subscribe if you haven't already and hit the bell icon so you can stay notified each and every time I upload. I will be back next Sunday with my next uni themed video, so watch out for that one. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video.